All right, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Sitting next to me is Cathy. Been a patient for
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the initial reason you came in and saw us?
I had neck and back pain for many, many years.
Okay.
Stiff neck, sore neck,
Yep.
limited mobility in my neck.
Okay. And so as you came in, how did you hear about us, by the way?
You had a booth at Volksfest in Victoria, where I live.
All right.
Walked by, saw you.
The rest is history.
Exactly.
So there was, as we discussed during your new patient exam, there was also some things that were going on, not just with your neck and back. Tell me about that.
Yes, 35 years ago, my doctor found a lump on my thyroid gland, and at that time I guess the thinking at that time was to just remove the part that had the lump on it. So they took the left side of my thyroid gland out, and as soon as the surgery was completed, they put me on thyroid hormone replacement.
Right.
So I've been taking that for 35 years.
Okay.
And a number of years ago, just the idea occurred that perhaps if my neck had been better or adjusted or healthy and the nerves were good, that perhaps I never would have had the lump on my thyroid, and maybe I would not need the thyroid hormone replacement.
Right. So you've been a patient for 2 years, neck and back. How's that doing?
Excellent.
Okay. Probably more importantly, a week ago you came back and had thyroid levels checked
Yes,
again.
I had talked with you last year about your thinking about my possibly going off my thyroid hormone, and you said, give it a try. So I found an endocrinologist who was willing to work with me as far as stepping down my thyroid medication and then eventually going off as long as the numbers stayed great. And I've been totally off of it now for 7 months, and 2 weeks ago I went in to have my T3, my T4, my TSH levels checked again, and everything was really good. In fact, my TSH hasn't been that good in years. So
even with having half your
Yes.
thyroid out,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So here's the thing, and this is what most people don't understand, and this is the reality of what Western medicine doesn't focus on. But like you said earlier, if the nerves of your neck work, well, how does that work? Everything in your body is controlled by your brain. For your organs to function, for you to heal, the brain's got to be able to talk to the body. And this is the thing, and your doctors never checked your neck before your thyroid started malfunctioning.
Right.
But we saw that reverse curve in the neck. We saw damage down low, and those are the exact part of the spine, those nerves that are going to the thyroid. And so this is the thing, if you're pinching nerves that are going to an organ, it has no option but to start to build disease. It will break down and get sick. It cannot heal correctly. And so and this is one thing I always say, like, what's the difference between a cut on your leg healing and your thyroid healing? Right? There's no different process the body has to go through, and you're a living example of all that. So thyroid medications are the second most commonly prescribed medications in America. So watching this, there's going to be thousands of people that are taking these types of medications. What advice, as a patient and as someone who's going through this, what's your advice to them?
Well, my advice is that, I think chiropractic care is great, and I have felt a lot better overall since I started coming to you regularly, and I would really encourage anybody who wants good health, wants great health, to give it a try. Not that it's 100% guaranteed that that's the only thing that changed in my body, but for me it is, and I would highly encourage everybody to see a chiropractor for good health.
Yeah. You're exactly right. It doesn't matter what symptoms you have. It doesn't matter. Chiropractic doesn't treat thyroid conditions.
No.
But the reality is that your body is just going to work better if your
Yes.
brain and body are talking.
Exactly.
It just makes sense. So that's what chiropractic care is all about, is giving your body the best chance to heal, function, and adapt at 100%. And as cool as this is, the reality is it's not a surprise, and it's not something we don't see a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's not that I'm great, but the best doctor in the world lives where? Within, man, right? So that's what we've done, is connected that power inside of you. So awesome. Thanks for doing this.
You're welcome.
We'll see you guys soon.